3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Meadowbrook. Welcome to today's Meadowbrook Minute broadcast. Reporting to you live from our film and broadcast media studio, I'm Alana.
And I'm Mira. We have an amazing show for you here today. Let's get started. A few weeks ago, we had Boston Youth Poet Laureate and Meadowbrook alumni Ailin Sha visit our school. It was so cool to see her and hear her poems. Here's the story produced by Layla and Liam.
Model my minority, the way you make glass. The way you steal the beautiful sand from its beach.
Ailin Sha, a Meadowbrook alumni and freshman at Harvard University, has recently been named Boston Youth Poet Laureate, a prestigious poetry award. Ailin recently visited the middle school with a presentation in the Black Box.
Poetry has always been kind of a part of my life. Back in China, for elementary school, we were required to memorize a lot of poems. I think that really built my appreciation for language and the wisdom that was expressed in these poems. As Boston Youth Poet Laureate, I'm very honored and grateful to be in this role. I'm the 4th Boston Youth Poet Laureate. It's a 2-year term.
Winning the award has positively influenced the way she writes her poems, including spoken word poetry.
Very surprised and also excited at what I would be able to do for the next 2 years. It hasn't really changed how I write, but it's changed how I approach different themes or topics that I want to discuss in my poetry. I think people should take away whatever they feel connected to within the poem, and that's different for everybody. It's beautiful. That's part of the art of poetry. Write red blood, because everyone knows that red means good luck. Pink mean myth. I'll wait.
Reporting for the Meadowbrook Minute, I'm Layla.
Thank you.
Wow, that was very inspirational. I loved her poems.
I also really enjoyed reading her poems in class. Recently, hacky sack has been really popular. Here is an around campus segment that challenges students with how many times you can juggle a hacky sack.
How long can you juggle a hacky sack? How long can you juggle a hacky sack? How long can you juggle a hacky sack? How long can you juggle a hacky sack?
Probably not that long.
I think I can only do it about 3 times. What about you, Mira?
I don't know, but I would definitely love to try. Speaking of challenges, STN last week announced the winners of the Nationals competition, recognizing the best work produced this year. We're excited to share that Meadowbrook earned 2 honorable mentions. 8th graders Steffi and Audrey for their promotional video about the Eureka Lab that ran on the Meadowbrook Minute back in February, and the 8th grade STN Convention team of Jet, Sophie, Rose, Vivian, Ariana, Natalia, Will, and Jensen for their Crazy 8s practice film, It's Not What It Seems. Here it is.
Where's Charlotte?
I don't know.
Charlotte? I don't know. Let's go look for her. Charlotte! Charlotte! Have you guys seen Charlotte?
Guys, look over there.
Oh my god.
Is that Charlotte's hat?
We have to tell a teacher.
Mr. Hall, we think something happened to Charlotte.
I'm sure she's fine. You kids are always inventing stuff. Just go up and play.
Ugh!
Whose footprints are those?
Let's follow them.
Yeah.
Huh, they stopped at the pond.
I wonder if she went home early.
That's a good idea. Let's go check.
All her stuff is here.
She definitely didn't leave early.
Or willingly.
Guys, come on, let's go.
Guys, come on, let's go. Go on.
Hey! You out! Get away from there!
Go, come on. Hi, guys. Charlotte!
Where were you?
I was at the dentist. Where did you think I was?
That doesn't matter. We're just glad you're back.
By the way, why was there blood on your hat?
Blood? I just dropped my pizza.
That is a great movie. Congrats to all of our STN National winners. Our lower school PE teacher, Miss Graham, is retiring from Meadowbrook. Before she leaves, Arjun sat down with her to ask her some questions about her and her experiences at Meadowbrook.
What is your favorite PE game?
Playing is snake in the grass because I like getting on the scooters. Watching students play is Crazy Chef.
What is the funniest moment you've experienced at Meadowbrook?
Watching Mr. Snotty dance in PE class.
What is your favorite sport in the Olympics to watch?
Hands down favorite sport, track and field.
Do you prefer to watch the summer games or the winter games?
I love the Summer Olympic Games.
If any, what sports teams do you root for?
I definitely root for the Patriots and for the Celtics.
What skills have you developed from teaching at Meadowbrook?
Is being flexible.
How many years have you been teaching at Meadowbrook?
I've been teaching at Meadowbrook for 22 years.
Did your dad work at Meadowbrook?
My dad worked at the Meadowbrook Day Camp for 30 years.
What Meadowbrook trips have you been on?
I have been on STN this year. I went on the 6th grade overnight trip to New Hampshire, the South Africa trip, and many times I've been to Costa Rica.
What is your favorite food?
I love ice cream.
What is your favorite hobby?
I love running. I love scrapbooking.
What is your favorite sneaker brand?
I like Hoka's.
Do you prefer indoor PE or outdoor PE?
I prefer indoor PE from a teaching standpoint because the students can hear me better, but I love being outside.
What will you miss the most about teaching here?
Is the time with students to talk about not just the games we play from a physical or athletic standpoint, but the life lessons that those games or activities teach us. And I'll also miss my friends, the faculty that I've gotten close to.
What is your best advice for students?
My advice to students, be grateful to the people around you and enjoy life.
Miss Graham has contributed so much to our community for more than 20 years. You will be missed.
I loved being in PE class with Miss Graham when I was in lower school. It was so fun. Thank you, Miss Graham. Speaking of lower school, a couple of months ago, the annual Invention Convention was held and showcased amazing inventions by students in grades 2, 3, 4, and 5. With the story, here's Whitney and Mira.
Something I love a lot about Invention Convention is how it's really all about what the kids can dream of. So whatever ideas the students have come up with, that's what they get to build. And they learn so much about these different topics through their research and interviewing people. And then at the end of the day, these ideas don't really exist in the real world yet. And they're all things that they've been able to come up with and build and have be inventions now in real life, which is so exciting for them.
Sometimes when silver gets into compost bins, either teachers are sticking their hands in to get it, or it's getting fed to pigs. So we had the problem where we didn't want one teacher sticking their hands into compost bins, and two, we didn't want it getting fed to the pigs. So we decided that it was best if we created a magnetic funnel, because any other design wouldn't be that effective.
Well, I definitely just like to see as many kids as possible because the variety of ideas is so much, so seeing a lot of different ideas.
We built this thinking about how people can't walk and how hard it is to do chores, so we invented the helper robot.
It is their idea and their work, and Miss Mack, Miss Rosenblatt, and I are able to help them learn more about how to research well, kind of how to interview and how to present. And as the building, they learn a lot about different tools in the Eureka Lab and different ways to build things. Mrs. Rosenblatt is super helpful for that, because not even I know all the tools in the Eureka Lab. But yeah, we're definitely there to help along the way because there's a lot of stuff to learn.
So we're trying to judge on a bunch of different characteristics, like has the student looked into, are there competitive products? Has the student iterated their project? Would this invention be marketable to someone besides the inventor? So they know the rubric, and then we judge on the rubric.
Every week, our invention will weigh the trash waste in your home and decide if it's over average. We interviewed a few people for our project. Being Miss Houghton, she's very knowledgeable on the topic of trash waste, Mr. Riles, because we knew he would be benefited by his coding expertise. We coded this using a microcontroller. This works because the microcontroller is like a brain for our invention.
I think I have judged every year since we started it. It's a little stressful judging, but I enjoy it.
Great work, inventors. I'm Arjun. Now joining me in the studio are second graders Charlie and Clayton and fifth graders Joya and Harper, whose inventions were selected to compete at the national competition. Congrats to you. What is your invention?
Our invention is called the multi-shoe. It's a shoe with swappable soles.
Our invention is a shark shield.
What was the most fun part about making your invention?
Probably putting all the pieces together in the end.
Probably 3D printing the stuff for the shoes.
What was the hardest part about making your invention?
The hardest part was having all the materials because we didn't have a lot to work with.
The hardest part was probably building the electrical circuit.
When is Nationals?
Nationals is June 3rd through 5th in Dearborn, Michigan.
Congratulations and good luck at Nationals. Now back to Alana and Mira at the news desk.
Thanks, Arjun, and congrats Charlie, Clayton, Joya, and Harper. I really loved Invention Convention when I did it.
Now, here is a new Tiny Teach segment for everyone. Welcome to a new segment of Tiny Teach, where we show you a Tiny Teach and you have to guess them. If you guessed Mr. Newbie, then you are correct. Nice picture, Mr. Newbie.
Well, that's a wrap on today's show, our last Meadowbrook Minute broadcast of the year. Reporting from our film and broadcast media studio, I'm Alana.
And I'm Mira.
See you next year, Meadowbrook!